the early birds will get some perks. Let's just say that. We'll call it the early perks. If you're an early bird, you're going to get some perks from me and from John, some unannounced perks, okay? I can guarantee that. We'll have some kind of perks. But, guys, I'm going to have to hop off. I got the kids here. I'm East Coast, so it's 8:30. But everybody listening now and on replay, if this sounds like something that will help your business, sign up now, sign up early. It's not going to get cheaper. It's only going to get more expensive. The early bird peeps are going to get the early rewards, the early perks. And if you have questions, we are all, everybody here on this chat, Jim, Stephanie, and Vicki, we're all easy to find on Facebook. Chat us up. Ask your questions. If you've never been to a conference or on a cruise, you might have a lot of questions, right? You got to have your passport. You got to, there are some things you got to be, do. If you have those questions, please ask. We'll be more than happy to answer them. And if this is what you want to do, we would love to see you guys.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks, Chris.
Thank you, Chris.
For joining.
All right.
Chris.
Bye-bye.
Sign up now, sign up early. It's not going to get cheaper. It's only going to get more expensive. The early bird peeps are going to get the early rewards, the early perks. And if you have questions, we are all, everybody here on this chat, Jim, Stephanie, and Vicki, we're all easy to find on Facebook. Chat us up. Ask your questions. If you've never been to a conference or on a cruise, you might have a lot of questions, right? You got to have your passport. You got to, there are some things you got to be, do. If you have those questions, please ask. We'll be more than happy to answer them. And if this is what you want to do, we would love to see you guys.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks, Chris.
Thank you, Chris.
For joining.
All right.
All right.
Chris.
Bye-bye.
All right. Well, I would encourage everyone to go over to the sea-commerce.com page, and there's a link on the Google event page. We also have links all over on the Facebook group. You want to go ahead and close us out, Stephanie?
Okay. As far as the pricing goes on the cruise, I'm not sure what's on the SeaCommerce. Let me take a look real quick and make sure the prices are still the same. They are $4.99. Okay, the Ocean View is actually $10 less, but the prices do fluctuate, and so the prices are $4.99, $5.99, $8.09, and $11.79, and that's an inside stateroom, which means you have no windows, so you can sleep really, really late and never see any sunshine. Ocean View, you have a porthole. Balcony, you have a balcony to go out there and smell the ocean. And the suite is like if you win the lottery, you can have a whole suite and probably a wraparound balcony. But anyway, we do have a limited number of each one of these. We don't have suites in our block of room. We have inside, Ocean View, and balcony. And the balconies, so far, everyone that's booked has booked a balcony. And we only have a total of 30. So that gives you an idea of how fast they're going. And the Ocean View rooms are very, very nice. And that's what I've stayed in the last 2 years. So, I highly recommend it, and it's very affordable, $609, and that is per person, and then the conference is an addition, and right now it's $200 per cabin. It goes up July 1st, $300 per cabin, and August 1st, $400. So if you have any questions, shoot us a message, and we'll be happy to answer those, or you can always contact us on Facebook. Or you can call Samantha Wan and her phone numbers are on the website. But if you need those, the 800 number is 766-2911. Is there anything else I left out, Vicki?
Maybe you just want to make sure that people know that they do have to book their room and the conference through Samantha. They do need to go through our travel agent in order to be considered part of the SeaCommerce cruise group. We have commitments that we have to make, and everything has to be run through that.
Right. And to expand on what you just said, if they were to go through their favorite travel agent and book the same cruise for the same price or a lower price, they could definitely go on the cruise and be on the ship. But
Right.
they will not be able to attend the conference or sit with us at dinner every night or attend the meet and greet. And we forgot to mention the meet and greet is complimentary, and that's a huge, a huge event for us. And this year, in honor of Chris Green, the theme is going to be mob, the mob theme, like The Godfather. And so we want you to wear your fedoras, your best Al Capone outfit. Yeah, it's going to be, we call it mobster or mob?
The ladies have to dress as flappers.
Oh, okay. We'll dress as flappers. Or hookers.
Flappers or hookers. I'll have to do some thrift store shopping and look for a dress.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'll try to support my best hooker look.
Let me check one last time, make sure we don't have any questions. Thank you, Steph, Vicki, and Jim. That's from Susie. Oh, you're welcome. Okay, Angel has a question. So the deposit and the conference fee are needed for the early bird perks. Yes, half. You only have to pay half of the conference fee.
Right.
And then when is the rest of it due, Stephanie? Is it November 1st?
70 days before sailing.
But for the conference fee, we needed the conference fee to be paid by November 1st? Is that correct?
Oh, that's correct. Yes.
Yes. So December 1st for the cruise to be
And
finalized.
November 1st for the conference.
1st for the conference, right? So half of the conference can be paid up front, the other half by November 1st, or you can pay it all up front if you want to.
Yeah. Whatever.
Yes. Okay.
It's totally worth it. Susie's on the Hangout. I'd love to hear what Susie has to say because she's been on both SeaCommerce cruises.
And Susie,
of course,
she has 3 copies of arbitrage and 1 copy of online arbitrage. And Angel says,
because of thanks to Chris.
Yes. So, all right. Well, we do plan on keeping everyone updated throughout the next few months as we ramp up and get ready for the cruise, and as we add speakers to the agenda, we'll invite them to come on and maybe tell a little bit about what they're gonna teach people about, so we can kind of keep people active while we're getting ready for the cruise and planning for the Eastern Caribbean. So, all right.
4 countries, okay? Not Cozumel this time.
That's
Dominican, Puerto Rico, St. Thomas, Virgin Islands, and the Grand Turks. So 2 of those I've never been to. So I'm pumped, and I really want my passport stamped. And I think it was Carmi was telling us that in the Grand Turks you can get your passport stamped. So that would be kind of cool to have that done.
Yeah, I don't think we ever said we're sailing out of Miami. So out of the port of Miami, we are going to see what we can do about, once we know our numbers, we're going to see if we can get a block of rooms reserved.
The night before.
Discount group rates somewhere either close to the airport or close to the port. It's not too far of a distance between the two. We'll find out what sort of shuttle information is available and numbers for people. So we'll get all that stuff arranged. We're just getting started on this, so bear with us. But register now. You're not going to go wrong.
That's.
You're here.
So.
All right. I know John's not here, but I gotta say, show him, John.
yeah, show him, John. We came up with that.
If Christy was here, it'd be, show him, John.
Show him, John.
John.
Well, I'm gonna say goodbye to our audience. So thank you for watching, and if you're watching the replay, you've got until what's the end of the early bird pricing? June 30th.
Yes. July 1st, it goes up. The conference rate goes up to $300, And August 1st, it goes up to $400.
And if the rooms go cheaper and you've booked, you get the lowest rate
That's right, until the time of your final payment.
till the time of your final payment. So I know last year we ended up saving an additional $100, I believe, because the prices did go down on the cruise. So we can't guarantee that, but it does happen.
Yeah. All right. Well, guys, thank y'all very, very much. Go watch Survivor and enjoy the rest of your week. Have a safe trip to Iowa, and I will talk to y'all soon.
I will. Thank you. All right. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.